subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello guys, this is P Chand. Welcome to my mathematics class. Let's see today's topic. Today's topic is real number system part 2. This means I have already made on this topic one video already. Today I have taken a question from this solve the inequalities. These are the inequalities, or you can say the inequation. Today I will tell you how to find out the solution of these questions. Okay, let's start. Question number 1, solution. The given, firstly you write on the inequality, the given inequality, or you may write down the inequation, it doesn't matter, one of them you may write down, given inequality or inequation, one of them you may write down, same thing. Inequation is x minus 1, x plus 3 less than or equal to 0. Let's say this one is a first. After that, we will write down corresponding equation of this, corresponding equation of first. Corresponding equation of first is, this is your inequation, this is your inequality. When this will become equation, when this left hand side is equal to 0. Okay, x minus 1, x plus 3 is equal to 0. In each and every question you need to make after writing inequality equation, right? So how to make the equation, corresponding equation? Left hand side is equal to 0, right? Left hand side is equal to 0, left hand side is equal to 0, left hand side is equal to 0. It doesn't matter, okay, right? Whether you have a less than or greater than equal to, or simply less than or simply greater than. In all cases, okay, when you will write down the corresponding equation, this means left hand side is equal to 0 you will write down, okay? So in this case also, x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0, your corresponding equation. Left hand side of this equation is already in factorized form, okay? So directly we can find out the values of x. Therefore x is equal to 0, 1, minus 3. So better if you write down, okay, in ascending order, minus 3, 0, 1. Okay, these 3 points divides your real number line. Let's say 0, this is a 1, here 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's suppose this is a minus 3. Okay, these 3 points, okay, one is this one, another one is this one, and one is this one, right? These 3 points divides whole real number line into 4 parts. One is this side, right, left of minus 3. Another one is this side, between minus 3 and 0. Second and third one is between 0 and 1. And fourth one is right of 1. So in how many, right? In how many, okay, parts they divide, okay? In 4 parts they divide the whole line. So, okay, here minus 3. So what is your left of minus 3? What is your extreme point, left extreme point? Minus infinity, we consider, we suppose. So one is, okay, minus infinity to minus 3. Another one, okay, part between space, okay, between minus 3 to 0, right? And then, okay, next you have a 0 to 1 in ascending order you may go. And you know the right extreme point of the number line, we suppose infinity. So 1 to infinity, because it don't have any number bit onwards, okay, one after okay, one bit can divide the line, so then you can move up to 1 to infinity. So how many? It's very easy, alright, to know. These are the possible intervals. Minus infinity to minus 3, minus 3 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to infinity. Suppose, okay, you had, okay, minus 3 and 0, then you would have been minus infinity to minus 3, minus 3 to 0, 0 to infinity, like this way, right? So it's very easy. Okay, you can, if you don't know, then you can draw the number line. You can see in how many parts your these values of x divide. Okay. So this way you can. Now we have to see the sign of left part of the inequality. Okay, in these intervals, let's make the table for that. Now, okay, the possible intervals and sign of left part of the inequality, x minus 1, x plus 3, okay, or x plus 3 in these or in these intervals are given below. Let's see, okay, as I told you, okay, here you may write down the intervals, possible intervals, and here sign off. Intervals, yeah, you can make this type of table. Mm, mm. Minus infinity, left of minus 3, okay, you have a left extreme point of, okay, on real line minus infinity, so minus infinity to minus 3, then minus 3 to 0, minus 3 to 0, and then 0 to 1, and 1 to right extreme point or number line is infinity, 1 to infinity. These are the possible intervals. We don't know which interval is the solution interval. Which interval? We don't know this time. We have to check the sign. The sign of x minus 1, x plus 3, in these intervals we have to see. Directly we can't find out, so we can see the sign of like this. First x, then you will check the sign of x minus 1, and then sign of these factors firstly, right? And finally you will get, okay, if you know the sign of this, and you can tell very easily without any problem sign of this, okay? All right, this is the important part, okay? Important part, if you do here correctly, then definitely you're gonna get your solution, right? Okay, minus infinity to minus 3, you have to take you can choose any number between, okay, not to, you have to take extreme point, I mean to extreme point, so the intervals you have not to take, okay, this time, okay, this is the possible, okay, exact bracket also we have not taken here, you have to only just between minus infinity to minus 3, between any number you can choose. Let's suppose minus 5, okay, negative, so here, okay, value of x is negative, okay, and here any, okay, negative, you can between minus infinity to minus 3, negative number, negative minus 1 means minus 1 minus 1, so definitely minus any number minus 1 you will get negative, because here negative minus 1, any number you can suppose. Let's suppose minus 5, minus 5 minus 1, negative, right? Here you gonna get here negative sign. And here minus 5 I have chosen, minus 5 you can choose any between, okay, no restriction, negative number, minus 5 plus 3 means negative, okay, right, negative. Clear? I don't so think you have a problem. So, okay, otherwise, okay, here negative between numbers, negative. So, negative minus negative. So, okay, negative you will get here. And here between, okay, this, if you, any number you choose, and then, okay, if you do here, if you plug the value of x here, then you gonna get, okay, negative values, right? So negative sign, okay, only just you have not to concentrate in values, only just you have to concentrate in signs. Okay, negative, so negative into negative, positive, positive into negative, so again negative here you will get, right? So okay, now minus 3 to 0. Any number you can choose, okay? I can take, okay, minus 1. Any number, right? It doesn't matter. Okay? But between 0 and minus 3, we have to take, okay? Any number, minus 1, negative. Minus 1, negative. Okay, minus, negative, right? So here, if we take, okay, minus negative 1, so negative 1 plus 3 means you will get positive. Minus 1 plus 3 means plus 2. So positive sign you will get. Okay, any number you can check with any number you are going to get here positive. Negative into negative, positive, positive into positive, so positive. Your final sign is positive, right? Yeah, 0 to 1, so positive. Yeah, 0 to 1, 0 0.5 I have okay, taken 0 0.5, 0 0.6 you can take, it doesn't matter. 0 0.5 minus 1, this means, okay, negative you will get, right? And positive plus positive means, okay, positive. Positive into negative, negative, negative into positive means, okay, negative, right? Here all positive, okay, 1 to infinity, positive. And here, okay, more than one between, okay, right, positive. And you're gonna get here also positive. And finally, okay, product of all positive number is positive. Okay, so this table is very important because, okay, this table is going to provide you the solution. Okay, now see how to, okay, now next important work, okay, how to select the solution, right? Which one interval, okay, yeah, how many intervals are there to provide the solution for this inequality. Okay, so inequality we have, okay, we need, after putting the values of x, we must have less than or equal to 0. Less than or equal to 0. Equal to 0 we will get, okay, at minus 3, at 0 and 1 equal to 0 we will get. But less than, okay, we need, okay, less than or equal to zeros. Just use check your, because you have to see, okay, here less than, right? And equal to we will adjust with interval, right? Less than, not, okay, less than means, okay, negative, because, okay, less than 0 means negative. So negative 1 you have to choose here, okay, negative 1, not positive 1, because if you choose, okay, values between minus 3, yeah, or from minus 3 to 0, you are not going to get here, okay, less than or equal to 0. You are going to get, okay, greater than or equal to 0. But inequality, okay, we have less than or equal to 0, we will reject this, and this also, okay, rejected. And, okay, here any value of x you can use here, you are going to get here negative, less than 0, right? So one is this one, another one is this one, negative. If you have a less than, then negative 1 you have to choose. If you have a greater than, then positive. Okay, simply here also positive, here also negative, here positive, here, okay, it depends, okay, here, okay, negative, sorry, here negative, here positive you have to choose, right? So these are the required intervals, right? From the above table you may write from the above table, the required intervals for the solution also. Required intervals are minus infinity, or with infinity always small bracket you will use, okay, here infinity comma minus 3. Now problem is here with minus 3, with negative 3, we need to use, okay, small bracket or a big bracket. So it's very simple, okay, here is equal to or not, okay, you have to see, okay, is equal to, yes, minus 3, and x is equal to minus 3, you are going to get is equal to 0, right? So that's why, because this is also the solution value, right? Solution point. So you can use your big bracket and your another one, okay, required intervals here from this one, okay, 0 and 1, okay, 0 and 1. Now again, okay, you have to think, okay, small or big. Yeah, 0 and 1 also here, because, okay, due to 0 you are going to get is equal to 0, and due to 1 you are going to get also is equal to 0. This means, okay, 0 we have to include, okay, 0 and 1 also. So here, okay, that's why you have to use, okay, big bracket. All right. uh, So finally you have to write down one more line. Therefore the required solution is x belongs to minus infinity to minus 3 union 0 to 1. Clear? Like this way you have to provide the solution for this type of question. Okay, this is okay. If you do like this way, you are definitely going to get full marks. This is a very important type of question, right? Okay, so here already, and in this case, okay, here greater than, not equal to. So here you have to use only small bracket, right? So only small bracket, because not equal to, that's why it's easy, because you will not have any confusion. We have to use a small or a big. So if you have a simply greater or simply less than, then you will use okay small bracket, then no need to use okay big bracket in any case, right? Here, just I'm going to tell you, you can just write down like this, x comma x minus 2 greater than or equal to 0, and then you can proceed like this way, right? And here, one more line I would like to, okay, here you will change okay, sign firstly, x square minus 5x plus, sorry, here negative less than equal to 0. If you multiply, okay, let's suppose okay, if you multiply okay both side, we are going to multiply okay both side by negative sign, negative now 1 okay, or a negative sign, and then your sign of inequality will be reversed, okay. Now this will be your okay, after changing okay this you will because okay, if you change in this form it will be easy to you factorize, right? And now you will have okay this one as a main inequality, right? When you will see the sign of intervals, then you need to see okay this one, right? Less than equal to, now not okay greater than equal to, right? And so how to do okay this question? Just you can corresponding equation you can write down. Corresponding equation you will have x square minus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now you need to factorize, right? And just try to get okay in this form, in factorized form, factorize the left hand side and find the values of x. Thereafter you have to proceed in the same way, right? Here also okay, corresponding equation x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. Alright, and thereafter okay, just proceed like this way. But here one thing okay, because here less than, you have to use only small bracket, right? And the negative one you have to choose here, and here also negative one, here positive one you will choose, right? uh, but here okay, you will have okay big bracket also, right? And in this also okay, and here you factorize, then proceed like this way, right? This question is also just exactly in the same procedure you can apply to find out the solution of these all remaining questions. Okay, these are very important questions, and not so difficult. And sometimes okay we may get only one interval, don't get confused, okay. I think okay in this in remaining questions you may get okay only one interval, right? So one interval also okay solution, right? Sometimes we may get okay two, or sometimes okay we may get okay more than two intervals, right? And sometimes okay one, it doesn't matter, okay. So it depends on the equation, okay. So I'm pretty sure okay you have no any problem. If you have a problem, immediately you can write down the here write down your queries in comment box. So I will love to read your comments and give the answers of your questions. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.